Hi everyone, this is Smruti. Welcome to QA automation classes. So let's start the today's session.
So now what we need to do, right? So let's go to the again manage Jenkins. Okay, we need to assign the roles actually, right? So if you scroll down, you can see somewhere manage and assign roles, right? Handle permissions by creating roles and assigning them to the user group. Okay, so now if you see, you can see here, right? So I was talking about this matrix here. Okay, so roles to add, so we have as of now only one admin role, right? And overall administrator access is given to the admin role, right? So let's do one thing, we can create the multiple roles like this. Okay, so one is the admin role, so let's add one more role to add. Let's say dev. Okay, I'll just say this is for the all the dev team. I'm adding a role. Okay, and so for the dev, so what are the roles you want to give, right? So we'll say for the dev we'll give the read access, overall read access. Okay, so if you see here, overall read access I'm giving, right? So and I can say overall read access, apply, save. Okay, so now if you see, there is a role called dev and it has the overall read access. Okay, so similarly we can create one more called QA. Okay, and add this one, and to it also we can give some access here, right? So whatever user access you want to give, so you can give. Okay, so let's say dev role, you can see here the dev role is coming or not. Before QA, let's back out from here. So before creating this QA role, I just want to show you this assign roles. Okay, so if you see here, admin is there and here dev is there, right? So these two are there, right? So these two are the global roles. Okay, and if you see item roles, agent roles, okay, these are there. We don't have to understand that global rules we need to understand. So admin and dev. Okay, so overall read permission is there, right? So this is what you see here. Okay, so now we can add one thing. So now we have to add the user to these roles. Okay, so let's say the test1 and test2 users that we created, we can add the to the dev role. That means they will get the overall read access, right? So how to add that one, right? So already we have added those test users, right? So then we can go and add the users over there, right? How to add? So let's go assign roles, add users. You can see the option over here, right? So now click on that add user. Okay, so user ID, I'll just say test1 and I'll say test2. Okay, sorry, add user test2. Okay, so these two user we're going to add. Okay, so test1 and test2, so we'll give them which access? We'll give them dev access. Okay, so dev role will access them permission as the dev. So dev has which permission? It has the overall read permission, right? So now say apply and save. So now if I log out and try to log in with the test1 or test2, right, what will happen? Test1, let's log in with the test1. So now it has a view role, right? So now you can see at least these options are coming for him, right? Build history, my view, right? So if there is a build and they can see the build history, right? So this is the dashboard. We don't have any jobs configured, so nothing is shown here. And my views. Okay, so build history, nothing is there. Okay, so okay, so status, builds, no builds, configure. Okay, this is user settings, right, for user. Okay, and my views, right? So this is a basic view role that is assigned to the test1. We'll do one thing, we'll create some, let's go to the admin and create a job. Okay, so creation of the job and all everything we'll see detail in the next session. Okay, so let's say sample. Okay, freestyle project. We don't have Maven and all every now. Okay, so let's say okay. Okay, so scroll down, so build environment, build steps. Okay, so now execute windows batch command. Okay, so let's go with this one. Okay, so here we'll do one thing. We'll just try to create one simple echo statement, right? And we'll just try to print something on the console. Okay, so how to do that? So for that one we can create a normal, what you can say, execute windows batch command, and let's create a file. Let's see here, let's create a new file. Okay, so here we'll see echo. So within the double quote give hello world. Okay, so this is nothing but your hello world. This is what it is going to print. Okay, let's give something like this. Okay, so now save it. Where to save? File, save as. So let's save them as something in the download folders. Okay, so let's say hello world. Okay, sorry, hello world. Okay, and we have to store it as a batch file. You can see b batch file. Okay, so store it as a batch file. Okay, done. Hello world.bat, right? So now here you have to give the location of that file. So it is in the downloads, right? We know. So if you refresh it, hello world is here. So go to this location. Okay, so just keep it in the, I think I am keeping somewhere here. Let's see, software, not here, documents. Okay, so let's move it here. Okay, so go to the downloads. Okay, so hello world, take it into the docs. Okay, fine. So go to the docs, copy the location. Okay, go to the Jenkins, just put them here, say hello world.bat. Okay, so now I'll say apply and save. We'll look into that in detail. Okay, so now I have the option to build now. Okay, so when I say build now, if you see, first build is getting triggered, and if you see the console output, you can see the hello world is getting printed over here. Okay, this is a very basic job we have created. Okay, just to execute a batch file which contains a print statement or a echo statement, that is hello world. Okay, so now this is the admin user. Okay, so admin user, now what we did, we created a job, right? And we configured the job and we executed it, right? We used to see the, we could also see the build, right? So one first build was executed, right? This is the build history also we are able to see, right? So now if you see, right, so sorry, so now let's log out from here. Let's log in with the test1 and test2. Okay, test1, test2, for them we have added dev role. So what exactly, sorry, so test1. Okay, so now this test1, what they have some roles, right? So they have only the overall read roles, right? Okay, so they have the overall read roles. Now we need to see, so we can see it doesn't have still any role. So let's duplicate, let's open it, admin role here. Okay, admin, we need to do some more configuration. Okay, admin. Okay, so now go to manage Jenkins. This is still test1. Okay, so now go to the manage Jenkins in the admin, and here you go to the manage and assign roles. Okay, and here you see dev, right? So we need to give some rules for them. So overall read we have already given, right? So now let's go to the job section, right? So we want to see some rules, right? So for the jobs, we can, from here it starts, right? So from job we can give the build, right? So So you can give all the access like build, cancel, configure, create a build, delete a build, and discover, move, read, right? Read, workspace. Okay, fine. So for the run also, I don't have to give. Let's give only for the job related access. Okay. So now I'll say apply and save. Okay. So now this is your test one. Let's refresh this test one. So see, now you can see the job is able to see the job, right? So we have given that role here. So build, it can build, it can configure, it can create, it can delete, right? So now if I open this one, it has the option to build, it has option to configure, it has option to delete the project, right? Because that's what we have given here: build, cancel, configure, create, delete, right? And read and workspace also. So this user can also access the workspace here, right? So you see, it can access the current workspace also. So this is nothing but the what we have given. Similarly, if I have to do, oh sorry, it became admin. Let's log out one admin, try with the test one, or maybe I'll do one thing. Let me create a new tab. Okay, there I should not refresh the session. Okay, so let's see here, I'll try to log in with the test one, and here I'll log in with the test one. Okay, so now sign in. Okay, so now this is the test one user, and it has all those accesses, right? Whatever I just showed you, right? Changes, workspace, build. Let's build one more time, right? See, the second build got created from the test one user, right? Test one user able to build now. If you want to configure, you can configure also, like sample test project, you can do those changes, right? So because those options or those roles are assigned to this user now. Okay, so I can say apply and save, right? Build, if you want to delete the project you can do, if you want to rename you can do. So basically you have all the actions related to a job, right? You can do, right? So similarly you are able to see, and if you want, as a test user role, you can also create a one more job if you want, new item. So here it's a test one, okay, job, and freestyle project. I'll just say copy from sample. Okay, why I'm saying copy from the sample? Because I already have a project, right? So it will get copied. So everything like basically that invoke execute windows batch command, same thing is getting copied over here. So apply. Okay, so now if I want to build, I can quickly build from the test one user. Okay, so now the test one user could able to create the job, and it was able to build the job also. So now if it wants to workspace access, wipe out the current workspace, it can wipe out. Okay, so status and configure, let's rename. So now test one job one, let's rename this. So now the job is also renamed, right? So if the admin user also sees, the job will also get renamed to some other name. Okay, let me log in with admin here. Admin okay, see, test one job one, right? So now if you want to delete the project, so the test one user can go ahead and delete the project also, right? So let's create another user role. This is test one, I can log it out. So now this is the admin user. So if I refresh, the test one would go now. Okay, so now let's go to manage Jenkins. Okay, and manage and assign roles, and then let's go to the here roles to add. So let's say QA role we're adding. Okay, so just add this one, and here what we are going to give. Okay, so now for the QA, let's give build and read permission. So QA can build. Okay, they can build and they can read. Okay, they don't have the option to configure or cancel or create or delete it. Okay, they can only build and they can only see. So let's apply and save. So now go to the assign roles. Okay, so add user. So I'll say test 3. Okay, so now this test tree belongs to the QA role. Okay, so I have just assigned, apply, save. So now let's go to the application, log in with test 3. So just say test 3, and here test 3, sign in. or it is missing the overall read permission. Okay, so we have to give that permission here actually first. Okay, so let's go to admin and give that overall permission. Okay, I need to refresh this one. Okay, go to dashboard. Let's try to log in one more time. Log out. Test 3. Okay, so now we have to give this access over here. Let's see the overall read permission in the admin is given or not. Manage Jenkins, manage and assign roles. Okay, overall read, you have to give this one, right? Okay, so now apply and save. Now log in to test 3. You can refresh here. Okay, so now you are able to see, right? So but what are the options they have, right? They are able to see the job. Okay, so now they have the option to build, right, and read access. They cannot do anything because that's the option we have given over here, right? The roles, they can build and they can read, right, and overall read permission. So now if you see, I can, the test user can build. Now you will see one more build will get created here. 3 build number 3 will get created. What happened? Not getting created. See, it got created, and if you want to see, you can see it has been completed, right? So this is what the user can do, test 3 user can do. Okay, so basically what we learned till now, we created the roles, and to the roles we have assigned the users, right? And we have given the access, specific access to the specific roles. So according to those access, those users are can do those operations, right?
So that's all to this session, guys. If you guys are really enjoying my sessions, I'll request you to subscribe to my channel and please share them with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get benefited out of it. And if you have any questions, just put them in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And if you are really enjoying this session, please like the content, okay? And please do subscribe to my channel and stay tuned to Q automation classes for more exciting cool playlist, right? We have already completed a lot of cool playlist. Also there are upcoming playlists are there, so stay tuned to Q automation classes, guys. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.